Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today?
Very good, sir.
That's good to hear. So I can expect that everyone is fully active for your active participation. So before we start, may I call on anyone from the class to lead the prayer. So please stand up.
In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord, true source of light and wisdom, give me keen sense of understanding, a retentive memory, and capacity to grasp things thoroughly. Grant me the grace to be accurate in my exposition and skills to express myself with fullness and clarity. Be with me at the start of my work, guide me to progress in participation, and grant this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you so much. Please be seated. So say Uwo as I call your name. Rizaldo Riesa.
Ooh.
Thank you. April Rose Torreña. Thank you. So, the reason of coming to school regularly. So, before we start, can anyone from the class know what's the topic we discussed last week?
It's about the Pythagorean.
Thank you. It's all about the Pythagorean theorem. So, what is the Pythagorean theorem?
The well-known theorem that sum of the squares on the legs of right triangle is equal to the square on the hypotenuse.
Thank you so much. Please be seated. So, what is the right triangle? April Rose.
Right triangle is a triangle with one of the angle as 90 degrees.
Thank you so much. So, can you illustrate it? Please come forward. Okay, thank you. So, for today, I will discuss what is the adjacent, opposite, and the hypotenuse. So since it is the right triangle, it has a measure of 90 degrees. Ito yung 90 degrees. And this is what we call the opposite side. Opposite side. And this one is the adjacent side. And this is the hypotenuse. Itong slant area, hypotenuse. So I have here an object. In anyone from the class, pick all the right triangle that you can see. Anyone? Turo lang. Thank you. Si ikaw, April Rose. Thank you. So in this figure, can you say what is the adjacent, opposite, and the hypotenuse? In this figure, oh wait, can you say what is the opposite in this figure? Opposite side.
Opposite side, nasa baba. Ay, nasa gilid ko.
So, thank you. And the adjacent side?
Sa baba.
Thank you. And what is the hypotenuse side?
Sa
To example, we can say that every three value of right triangle consists of two odd number and one even number. So, katulad nung kanina, nagkaroon tayo ng even number 8 cm and 15 cm yung isa, which is the odd number, and 17 yung sagot, which is odd number also. So, dito naman, 4 cm is even number. So, yung opposite side na 3 cm is odd number. So, we can expect that yung answer ng hypotenuse is the odd number. So further explanation, what if the opposite side or the adjacent side are we should find it. So, yung wala sa kanilang sub. So, which is the hypotenuse had the side of 13 cm and the opposite is 12 cm. So, since nagkaroon tayo ng ganyan, we also substitute also the value of ng given value. This is the formula a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. So, since meron tayong hypotenuse na 13, so yun yung letter C natin. This is 13 squared. Then, the opposite side value, which is letter B, so 12 cm squared. Tapos, copy lang natin yung a squared. Since 13 times 13 is equals to 169. And 12 times 12 is to 144. Since we got that na hindi pwedeng ipag-add yung dalawa kasi walang value yung adjacent side natin, we can minus the 169 minus 144. Ang makuha natin is the 25. So, 25, square root natin para makuha natin yung value ng adjacent side. Ang sagot is 5. So, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, you can expect that since na odd number yung isa and may even number na tayo, ang maging sagot is odd number ulit. So, in this second figure, ang hanapin naman natin is the opposite side. Meron na tayong 37, which is the odd number, and yung adjacent side natin is even number. So, we can expect that the answer in the finding this side is odd number. So, substitute lang ulit. A squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Dito naman, ang hanapin natin is the value of ng this side na which is the opposite side. So, a squared, substitute lang natin yung 12 squared plus copy the b squared equals to 37 squared. 37 times 37, 1,369. 12 times 12, 144. Ano ang gagawin natin since na hindi natin pwedeng ipag-plus yung b squared saka yung a squared dahil walang value yung b squared? Subtraction the c squared minus the a squared kung ano may value. So, 1,369 minus 144, makuha natin is 1,225. So, sa square root lang ulit natin yung 1,125 at ang makukuha natin is 35. Ang 35 is an odd number. And the adjacent side is 15 cm. So, how we will find the hypotenuse?
Using the formula we discussed before, sir, by substitute the two given values.
So, thank you. And the formula, what is the a raised to the second power plus b raised to the second power equals to c raised to the second power. So, by substituting the given value, opposite side is 8 cm raised to the second power plus the 15 cm raised to second power. Para mahanap natin yung letter C, which is the hypotenuse. So, 8 times 8 equals to 64 plus 15 times 15, 225. So, pag nag-plus natin 64 plus 225, ang kuha natin ay 289. C squared. Since ito is C squared, kailangan natin i-square root yung 289 para makuha natin yung value ng C. So, ang square root ng 289 is 17. So, the value of C is 17. So, naintindihan po ba yung maraming option o hindi pa? So, I can next a problem, given a problem, to make sure that your everyone know how to solve the other side value. So I think I can give another one. So how about this opposite side is measure of 3 centimeter and this side is 4 centimeter. Find the value of this hypotenuse side. Can anyone solve this? No, from the class.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The other side value is the 5 centimeter. Time. So I have here an illustration of different sum objects. So anyone from the class can pick the right triangle in this figure. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you. And April Rose. Okay, I have here some flashcard and you will illustrate what when you point out what is the opposite and adjacent and hypotenuse. Can anyone? Opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent. April Rose.
Hypotenuse, adjacent, opposite.
Thank you so much. So can anyone bring some objects that can consist of right triangle? So I think anyone bring some real life objects that is right triangle. So I think none. So I will discuss what is the right triangle. So the pyramid shape, this is the right triangle, and also the pizza, yung slice ng pizza or hanger, it's a right triangle. So how's the activity that we perform today? Masyadong na ano, okay? So after the two example, now we can accumulate that. I think this opposite side can measure of 5 centimeter and this side is 3 centimeter. So first we should give the formula of a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. The a squared is the adjacent side, which is the 3 centimeter, plus the b side is the opposite side, the 5 centimeter, and yung c side is the hypotenuse kasi kaya wala siyang value ngayon. So 3 centimeters squared is 9 plus 5 centimeters squared is 25. 25 plus 9, 34. That's it. So in this anyone figure naman, kayo naman ang magsasagot. I will give the value of the opposite side, which is 7, and the adjacent side, which is 9 centimeter. So anyone can find what is the value of hypotenuse. Solve in your paper. A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
7 centimeter ito na
9 centimeter. real life situation na pwede natin magamit. The boy stand 15 meters away from the building and the line of sight is about 46 meters. The boy wants to find the height of the building. So, since I can illustrate this na ito yung boy.
Stick man.
15 meters away daw siya dun sa building na gusto niya. And yung sight niya, ito yung line of sight niya, which is 46 centimeter. Ang hanapin natin is the height of the building. Yung building. Basta meron nating value yung site na 46 cm and 15 cm. Ano yung building kung i-illustrate natin siya as a right triangle? Opposite side. So, pagkahanap ulit ng opposite side, paano? Okay. Basta substitute nyo lang para mahanap natin yung minus, then square root, tapos mahanap natin yung value ng building. So since the 46 is even number, so the value of the building is 45, which is the odd number. So we now proceed to the evaluation time. So please answer the 1 to 5 question. Okay, to find the height of the building. So, since I can illustrate this na ito yung boy.
Stick man.
15 meters away daw siya dun sa building na gusto niyang hanapin.
Nandiyan na? Lobat yan.
Which is 15 cm yon. And yung sight niya, ito yung line of sight niya, which is 46 cm. Ang hanapin natin is the height of the building. Yung building. Basta meron nating value yung site na 46 cm and 15 cm. Ano yung building kung i-illustrate natin siya as a right triangle? Opposite side. So, pagkahanap ulit ng opposite side, paano? Okay. Basta substitute nyo lang para mahanap natin yung minus, then square root, tapos mahanap natin yung value ng building. So since the 46 is even number, so the value of the building is 45, which is the odd number. So we now proceed to the evaluation time. So please answer the 1 to 5 question. Okay class, pass your paper. Okay class, pass your paper. Thank you. So I can check it later. So after the discussion, so I give you an assignment that using the Pythagorean Theorem, do some real life situation in your home. Katulad nung ginawa natin na sa boys. So yun lang naman, and thank you so much. And goodbye class. Thank you and goodbye class.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, sir.